Can't ask for better conditions for hogfish, and they love that flat water.
Yeah, flat lake always makes hogfish bite good. The water's cooling off. We're right here in gag season. It's definitely our prime, you know, going into the winter months is hogfish. So today we're gonna go out there and see what we can do. It's been pretty good.
We got some shrimp, got the small rods rigged up. Let's go get them.
Let's get them, I'm ready.
You know, the cool thing about targeting these hogfish is you always hear about people shooting them, and that's, you know, that's the majority of the way they're harvested, but we've got pretty good at catching them on the rod and reel.
There's a few certain techniques that we've picked up on through our time, and it's definitely made it a lot more productive to catch the numbers, and the quality is there too.
Well, you know when you got one on the line too, it's just a whole different fight, and they pull. I mean, you would not think that hogfish fights like he does, but he is tough.
He is a strong fighting fish, and definitely you can tell when you got one hooked up. I mean, they have a certain shimmer of the tail, and it's like automatic when we see people hook them. It's like, there's your hogfish.
Yep. Well, Laramy, hopefully we don't have to weed through a bunch of grunts. It's part of the deal fishing for hogfish. You gotta catch a lot of bycatch, but usually the hogfish show up and start biting.
It's definitely worth fishing through all the bycatch to get the hogfish. Usually catch a lot of grouper, a lot of grunts, a lot of mangroves, a lot of different stuff to catch for sure. There isn't anything out here in this ocean that don't eat a shrimp.
If it don't eat a shrimp, I don't want to eat it.
I agree. That's a hogfish.
There it is.
There he is. Nice one.
Yeah.
That sucker didn't even fight that much.
No.
There we go. Target
acquired.
species.
Yes, sir. Nice. Where there's one, there's more.
That's what we're after, guys. Nice hogfish right here out of Crystal River. First one of the day. Had to weed through a few grunts, small grouper, mangroves. This is definitely the target species. This is a delicacy of a fish. Everybody loves eating hogfish. It's probably the whitest fish we get to catch, and super cool to catch them on hook and line. You know, most people spear them. Out here we have such a great fishery. We catch a lot, and we're gonna show y'all guys today just how good hog fishing can be. Oh, there you go, Garrett. That might be him. Come on, hogfish. There he is.
Is that him? That's him.
That's him. There's another one. That's a nice one.
There we go.
They're biting, G.
Yeah. Ow. A little hook in the fingers, okay. Weeding through a lot of mangroves and grouper and triggerfish, but so if it don't eat a shrimp, I don't want to eat it. And that's the tastiest fish out here.
So as easy as we're making hog fishing seem, man, you really, really have to grind it out with them shrimp. There's so many different things to catch.
Well, what out there swimming don't eat a shrimp? I'm pretty sure even a shrimp eats a shrimp.
Yeah, there is not much that don't eat a shrimp, and that's tough because when you target them hogfish, you have to commit yourself to do that. Like,
you gotta have the patience to weed through the grunts, weed through all the small fish,
and
then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom.
You're gonna catch a lot of fish doing it, and it's definitely fun. It keeps the things active, but it is super rewarding when you finally do get that big hog on the line.
There's nothing prettier than seeing that hog come up from down below.
No, sir, there ain't. Uh-oh. Might be him right here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be a nice hogfish here. F***ing trigger.
He
might keep.
Yeah. This is the bycatch we get out here when we go hog fishing. Triggerfish and a mangrove snapper, and truthfully, I just about assume eat that triggerfish and that hogfish.
Yeah, definitely a good one. There ain't no doubt about that.
It's a real firm meat and excellent crab.
little bit heavier.
There we go.
A little bit stronger fish here.
Grouper or hogfish? What do you call him?
I think it's a grouper. He don't really have that hogfish kick.
But
Nice hogfish, ain't he?
yeah, it is.
There he is, Garrett. Another nice one.
It is a good one. Woo. Yeah.
That's a male. Another nice hogfish. So the unique thing about hogfish, like some other species, they all start as females, and eventually as they get older and with maturity, they turn into males. You can tell this is a male. He's got a dark strip right here. The females are more pink, pretty much so to say. They don't really have the colors, and that's kind of, you know, to go with nature, how birds change, you know, how birds are colorful to keep things away from their nest. That's the same thing with the hogfish. The males are usually a lot prettier than the females, and your males are definitely your quality fish.
Coming in behind you.
There he is. Doubled up.
A lot of people call them hognose snapper, but it's not a snapper at all. It's actually a wrasse.
And another cool fact about a hogfish is it starts as a female. As that fish matures with age, you know, it turns into a male once it kind of becomes dominant on that rock, so it can reproduce with the females.
Yeah, it's such a drastic difference of what a female to male looks like. You know, grouper do the same thing, but they still look the same, but that hogfish has got that dark head, that yellow chin, and a lot bigger fish.
Yeah, he definitely becomes so much more colorful, and man, what a beautiful fish it is. Hogfish is probably one of the most renowned white meats of all fish. I mean, any restaurant you go to, it's always top shelf. You know, it is just a super, super good sweet white meat.
And it's fun for the kids to go out there and catch the mangroves and the yellowtails and all the other small fish.
It's definitely an action-packed day for sure.
It's usually non-stop.
Yes, sir.
You might have got him.
Might be him right here, Garrett. He's got that fast tremble.
Yeah. Might be the one I just pulled off.
Yes, sir, I believe it is.
It's him.
Definitely a nice hogfish.
Yeah, nice one.
Ooh, there's some hogs
Good
here,
one.
buddy.
Yes, sir. Get my nice grunt out of the way for you.
Another one right here on this spot. Pretty little fish.
You got the hog, I got the cedar key snapper.
Yeah, you did. We catch a lot of bycatch, catch a lot of nice quality gags, you know, and you always got the grunts. We call them cedar key snappers here. But you're gonna catch triggerfish, yellowtails, mangroves, a little bit of everything on that technique, and it's super special because you end up throughout the day, you get a bigger and better box of fish and you get such a good variety.
Yeah, and it's nice catching them gags on that 30-pound leader. That's a challenge.
That's something you're not supposed to do, but man, when you get the opportunity and you land one, it's definitely a little bit more rewarding than the old 100-pound leader. Uh-oh, Garrett, there he is.
That might be a gag.
Looks like I missed a gag grouper there.
Yep. Yep, that's definitely a gag. Unless it's one of them stud middle ground hogfish. This one might be going to the house.
Nice gag there.
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope. Ah.
Uh-oh, I might have a hogfish here, Garrett.
Nah.
You get all them grouper out the way, I'll catch the hogfish.
There he is.
Yes, sir. Well, how about that double up?
Not bad. You know, usually in our gag trips, we start with the gags and we get all those, then we start picking around for them hogfish.
Yeah, you know, today it was pretty much strictly we're coming out here to catch hogfish. I'm sure we're gonna catch a limited gags as it goes on because we catch a lot of nice gags on shrimp. That one there's a little short, but this is the target species. This is the bycatch. We'll see what else we can get going here. Fishing's really good right now. I mean, we're both doubling up every single drop. So we're gonna keep at it and see what we can do, but main objective right here, nice hogfish.
That goes in the box, he goes back.
Yes, sir. yellowtail. Nice little bycatch. Uh-oh.
There we go, a little better. We had to weed through an extra amount of grunts to get him.
Yes, we did, but there he is, another nice hogfish. Pretty one, boy. Oh, doubled up.
A little bigger.
Another small little hogfish. Grow up, buddy. So throughout the day we were bumping around spot to spot, and man, we threw the anchor and pulled up, and on one spot it was immediately gag after gag after gag.
Yeah, I mean, you don't always get the biggest gags on a shrimp. I mean, it's such a small bait, small hook. I mean, it's hard to land in big fish, but they're still quality fish.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and I stayed right there with a small rod trying to catch hogfish, and I was battling gags. So then you went to the conventional. So these aren't the quality gags that we usually target, but when you're shrimp fishing, man, you kind of got to take what you can get.
I mean, I'll take all them keeper gags. They're the best tasting ones anyhow, the smaller ones.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. There he is, first bait down. Gotta be a big gag, G. Ain't much you can do with 30 pound, hope and pray. I think I got him whooped. I don't know. This is that good bycatch here.
Yeah.
Getcha. Of course. Other way, I think, ain't it?
No, that's it. That's it.
Oh. Broke your line, got the fish. Ain't many times you can break a gag off the side of the boat and he stays there floating.
Not this shallow.
25, 26 inch gag on 30 pound test.
That's the bycatch I like.
Yes, sir. It ain't a grunt, it's a gag grouper.
There you go.
So these hogfish are super finicky during the summer. They're there on everything. But as we go into the deeper winter, when it starts getting colder and colder and, you know, them cool, long nights, it really triggers them.
It's the same thing with the gags. I mean, everything picks up when that water starts going down.
Get him, Garrett. Garrett got a nice fish on the big rod.
He's not going to pull the hook on this one. Yeah, grouper. We'll let them keep that bait so you can get a little bigger. That looks like a good gag.
Another gag.
They like eating that 30-pound more than this 80 to 100.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
do. They always bite small line.
They know they have a chance of winning.
Most of the time they do.
Yeah.
I'm winning that up right now.
Oh, you got him.
There he is. The shrimp produces.
Not a bad one for a little shrimp.
Old shrimp does it every time. Always catch some nice gags out here fishing for hogfish. We gotta drop something else.
At least go up to 40-pound test. Running me around the boat. Another nice grouper product of the shrimp.
I mean, here I go again. Just drop the shrimp down. I got a big old gag.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. It's amazing that little gag grouper will eat that shrimp.
I mean, you see what they spit up a lot of times. A bunch of little fish. I mean, they're constantly eating. It's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, not bad for 30-pound test.
Get it, get it.
Oh. How about that for a couple pair of shrimp?
It catches everything swimming down there. It's unreal.
We've caught some nice hogfish, yellowtails, mangroves, triggerfish. I mean, we've caught it all today on the little rods.
Red grouper, you name it.
Yep.
Pile of grunts too, but that's the product of it. You're gonna have to weed through them.
Yeah, that's part of it. End of the day right here, a couple nice gags on the shrimp. They're going home, they're gonna be dinner. I mean, we had a hell of a day out here in Crystal River. Our hog fishing's great, guys. If you guys wanna come, man, check us out. We'll come out here and put you on them. Look forward to having you. And until next time, peace. Today I'm gonna show y'all how to clean a hogfish. Now this is a pretty simple fish to clean. This is the way I like to do it. We clean a lot, it's quick, it's effective, and super clean. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take him right behind his pec fin and cut up towards his head. Then I'm gonna take my knife and run it right down the top of his fins there, all the way down to the backbone and make a clean cut. I'm gonna take my knife and run it to his backbone, stick it through the fish, and now it's just one clean swipe to there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift up the fillet and I'm gonna set my knife right on top of his backbone and cut right out through his rib cage. And basically what this allows you to do is take the whole fillet and pull the whole fillet right there off the fish. So as you can see, got a perfectly clean side. From here, a hogfish's rib cage is a little bit different than most fish. It's kind of more rounded. So I'm gonna take my knife right here and slip in under the ribs in the back and then just straight out the front right there. And then from here, it's just like any other ordinary fish. Take your knife, just a clean swipe. And right there, you have a beautiful deboned hogfish. Well, Garrett, had a pretty good day out there on the Freeman.
Yeah, I got some nice hogfish, which we were targeting. Got some nice gags, which, I mean, we can't pass up on them if it's the season.
No, you gotta take every opportunity you can get. It was definitely a interesting day of fishing. We caught a bunch of different varieties, which is what you're gonna do out there when you're shrimp fishing for sure, you know. Everything eats a shrimp, and you always come back with a nice box of fish after you're done gag fishing once you pick up the shrimp pole.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy eating these tonight. I know we're pretty booked up, so this might be our last chance for a while to get some hogfish for our own to eat.
It'd be nice to have these hogfish for ourselves, and I think we're right back to work tomorrow putting our clients on them.
Let's go up to Seafood Cellars, get them to cook us up some good eats.
Yes, sir, I'm in.